Hi, welcome back. I'm so happy that you keep coming to see more. Today's video is going to be specifically on time management, and that is an executive function that people with ADHD struggle with on levels that are just incomprehensible by those who are neurotypical. So you're here because you've probably got ADHD, you're a woman, and you just want to know how to juggle and manage your time better because there are so many endless tasks and you just can't seem to get it all done, at least not effectively and efficiently. When you think about the word or the term time management, the first thing that comes to mind could be lateness, misconception of time, never showing up to things at the appropriate time, either too early or too late. And it triggers this deep-rooted anxiety that's probably been stewing in you your entire life, because ever since you started going places on your own, you could never manage your time effectively. Ever since you had to complete projects or tasks on a timeline, you felt this surge of stress and anxiety because you were afraid of the failure that would come with it. We want to create a system that will help you make it ADHD friendly, so that when you go and you have tasks to do or you have to be somewhere at a certain time, you can actually manage to do those things effectively and efficiently. At the end of this video, I'm going to link an ADHD calendar roadmap that will help you plan out an overall calendar, all the way from yearly events to your daily to-do list. Watch out for that at the very end of the video. And in the meantime, we're going to talk about what time management is and 3 things that you can do to manage it better. Time management can be defined in so many ways. Management is the ability to effectively manage your time, have a concrete plan that follows a schedule and can be not only written on paper, but executed efficiently and effectively, to have awareness of how much time is passing, to not feel stressed when you have an appointment at a certain time that you have to have everything finished 3 hours before because you're so afraid of being late. Our world is currently not ADHD friendly when it comes to time management. So these are 3 things you can do to manage your time better overall on a daily basis. The first thing is the hardest. It's creating a morning and evening routine of when you wake up and when you go to bed. So if you wake up every morning at the same rough time and go to bed every evening at the same rough time, your sleep quality will increase, which will help regulate your system overall, and it will increase your ability to function more optimally because you'll be better rested. Think about it. If you're tired, you don't function as well. Now imagine if your executive functions are already not functioning as well as a neurotypical person, and then you don't sleep well, so you have a double whammy going against you. That's why it's important to try and create these times of waking up and going to sleep. The second thing, now that you have a time when you're going to wake up and go to sleep, create a routine around these times. Creating a morning routine and an evening routine. Now it's a rough routine, so you don't need to follow it exactly, because I know from experience that it's just not possible to have the exact same routine every single day. What I mean by this is, in the morning, decide, okay, you're gonna wake up. What's the first thing you wanna aim for? Do you wanna go into the bathroom and do everything that needs to get done in there? So use the washroom, take your meds if that's where you keep them, brush your teeth, wash your face, in whatever order works for you. Or is the first thing you wanna do go and get dressed? Choose something that comes first. Now for evening routine, creating a rough routine in the evening will help you get into that mindset and that frame of being more sleepy and put you into a sleepier mood and place so that you have an easier time falling asleep and shutting your brain off, which, as we all know, is extremely difficult. Shutting our brains off is so hard. Having predictability in your morning and evening routines allows you to feel calmer as well. How can a routine help you feel better, more refreshed, calmer, and less stressed in the mornings and in the evenings? The third and final thing I want to leave you with here is buffer time. When you're planning out your day or you're planning tasks, always estimate that they're going to take you 25% to 100% longer than originally planned. So if you think something's going to take you 20 minutes, it might actually take you 40. Plan for that. If you think something's going to take you an hour, maybe plan for an hour and a half. It's task dependent, and you need to be the judge of the realism over the idealism. What is realistic? Try not to be idealistic in these situations because it will work against you. Being realistic will help you. It will help you plan effectively so that you can execute efficiently. Buffer time also needs to be accounted for in between tasks, because in between tasks, you need time to transition. When you're starting on something and then moving into a different task completely, your brain needs time to wind down from the first task and transition into the second. And in that buffer time, you might need to do a few things. You might need to get something to eat. Maybe you need to take a break. Maybe you need to use the washroom. Whatever it is, plan for that time. Number 1, wake up and go to sleep at the same time daily. Persist on that. Number 2 is creating a routine for when you get out of bed in the morning and for when you go to bed in the evening. And number 3 is buffer time and overestimating how much time is required for tasks. So buffering in between your tasks and overestimating how much time you actually need to get them done. I hope this all helped. I hope those 3 steps or those 3 shifts can really make a big difference for you. I know they make a big difference for a lot of the people I work with, a lot of the wonderful, incredible, beautiful women that I work with, and for myself. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is the ADHD calendar roadmap. It's linked below. I want you to go check that out so you can get more out of this video than I just described. It will really bring you to that next level. It is so packed with value. It's something that I've charged for in the past, and now I'm giving away for free because I know how many people will benefit from it. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.